About that, guys. Bloody Wi-Fi. Okay, so let's just start with our feet in parallel and take it up. It's dropped out a few times today. I don't know why. I did when I was chatting to Ali earlier. 3, 4, 4. This is just while I think about what I'm doing. 3, 2, 1. Now take arms up with you. Let's go for 8. We've got a busy class as well. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Take it into that deep squat. Hi Teresa, your little grandson's beautiful. Everyone, so for those of you who saw my little YouTube challenge yesterday, I've set up a bit of a donate fund just because I was just listening yesterday to how many charities are losing money, and because obviously the London Marathon didn't go ahead. So I know quite a few of you have donated already, so thank you so much. I didn't know who to do it for, so I just know Macmillan, quite a few of my friends have had a lot of dealings with Macmillan, and I just think it's an amazing organisation, so thank you. And 2, and 1. Well done, I'm back on track now. Okay, so take that right foot forward, slide the shoulder blades down, and just come, so you're a little bit leaning forward, and then take that knee in like we normally do, and then round and up. And again, oh, you'd have heard the pop then. And 3, and 4, let's go 4 more, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then the other way. Liz, nice to see you, honey. Liz was just saying earlier about she's not sure how to get me on YouTube on the TV or any other devices, so yeah, it's quite easy just to, to type me in, but just give me a bell if you're worried. Yeah, 2, I even did a spreadsheet today. And 1, what's happening to me? Take the shoulders down, take your hands onto the front knee, and just gently send, so from the side, gently send that back heel down, and just feel the stretch in the back of the calf muscle. I've done a little 5k run with Finn today, so I'm 40k's into my 100k challenge. Crazy person. And then just straighten the front leg, chin to chest, just gently down to the floor. Feel that lovely stretch in the back of the leg, letting the head hang. Take a couple of nice breaths in. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. And again. And then that front knee. And slowly up. Yes, it's a good job I've got good mobile data package. And again, switch sides, so shoulders down and take it round and back. And for 2, and for 3, and for 4, 4 more, 4, 3. So really good one to do pre-run as well, this one. And the other way. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. So yeah, I have sent you the cardio challenge. Obviously, if you're just used to doing Pilates, please don't attempt it because there's quite a lot of jumping. And then take that back heel again. Back heel down, push the heel down towards the floor. But you can always watch it, have a bit of a giggle. Get your other halves to do it. And again, straighten that front knee, chin to chest, gently down towards the floor. Feeling that stretch all the way through the hamstrings into the calf. Letting the head hang. Bend the front knee and slowly restack back up. Okay, well done. Let's just do a little bit of work for the glutes. Okay, So we'll do slightly different to what we normally do. We're just going to take it into a slight skater squat. So just, Teresa, I'm just thinking about bringing it into the midline hunch. So Teresa, just on this one, take it just into flexion and back down, flexion and back down. Because sometimes bringing the leg across the midline when you've had hip surgery is not the best move to do. So take one leg out to the side, take it into that skater squat, and then back. And for 2. Little bit of coordination. 3. Don't worry about the arms if they feel a bit weird. 4 more. 4. 3. So the idea, because this knee's bend, you're working through the quads, but also through the butt cheek of that standing leg. Let's do 4 more. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Well done. Other side. If it feels too much and your knee doesn't like it, then just bring it up to flexion. Yep. Or again, take it back. Keep that core really engaged. And 3. And 4. I might miss my little camera when my imaginary friends. And again, let's go 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Well done. Good. See if you've got something to hold on to, guys. Make sure you're near something, just in case this one you find difficult. So just a standing glute stretch. So turn one leg into external rotation and then just grab it and place it on and just come down. So really important to stretch whether we're on the floor to get into the glutes, and just push a little bit on that knee. Just so we're getting into that piriformis that causes a few problems. And just rest. Did everyone enjoy the sunshine last week? Wasn't it amazing? I think we're set for rain tomorrow. But someone's shining them down on us. Hi, Claire. Oops, someone else. Sorry, guys. Okay, admit. Admit again. Hi, ladies. Something happened there, I don't know. Come back onto the other side, just push it down. Yeah, I wonder if yeah. Hiya, Chloe. Sorry, I don't know if it was you left and then rejoined after my Wi-Fi went down. I'm on mobile data, so apologies. And back. Well done. Okay, let's take it into our Sumo Squat. So again, just working through the glutes, getting some hip mobility as well. Make sure you feel like you are falling back into the hips. Yep. So take legs nice and wide and take it down. Nice and slow. It's not a cardio class. And 3. And 4. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Let's go again. 8 more times. 8. So I'm trying to think if anyone's on here who did the cardio yesterday. I can't remember now. Someone sent me some red faces, but emojis. And let's go for 3. Let's go for 2. Last one. Hold it down on this one. Just hold it. And just have a little gentle sway. 3. 2. And 1. And gently back up. Well done. Okay, let's take it into our hip work and our side work as well. So we've done this one before. Just take it in and back. In, back. And 3. 4. So I've got a couple of exercises I'm going to do tonight. I'll give you 2 options. Yeah, so let's do 4 more. So if, and you know who you are, Miss Potter, if you've got any kind of lymphedema, and I don't want you doing 4-point kneeling, so just lean into it now, hold this pose, And when we get to the abdominal work, because I'm sending this to my niece who's pregnant, I'm going to give her a different one to do than what we do. And then take that hand down, take it up, feel that lovely stretch. Good work, keep the core engaged, gently come up, straighten that front leg as well. Take the back hand to the back leg, take the hand up. Last one. Good, take yourself into parallel legs. Take the hips backwards, the chin to chest, gently start folding down. First set of mobilization through the spine. Feeling that lovely stretch in the hamstrings. Again, always go to your own range of motion. It may be that you're just hanging here. That's fine. If it is, put the hands on the head or fingertips. Some may get hands. If the legs are wide enough and you're not super tight, then you may get your elbows down. But whatever feels comfortable, let the head hang. Take some nice breaths in. And big breaths out. And again. Two more breaths. Last one. And then just gently start bringing the feet back to centre. Letting the hands come away if you need to. If the hamstrings are too tight, the hands won't reach the floor. And just gently rolling yourself back up. Good work. Let's go now other side. So again, nice big circles round. Really reach. Reach long. Reach again. And again. And 4, 3, 2, and last one. And then reach and look. Really lean into that knee. Look, try and get the scapula together a little bit so the shoulders are coming back or the chest is coming backwards. Then take that hand in towards that inner thigh or inner calf. Take it up. Draw the tummy in, start coming back up, straighten that front leg, bring it down, reach up. And release, well done, bring it back in. Okay, so, I don't know if anybody saw yesterday the little girl who had meningitis and lost her arms and her legs, and the challenges that she was doing yesterday were phenomenal. So she was running 26 times, she was bouncing, doing all sorts. It was just inspirational. So, in tribute to little Harmony Rose, I think she's called, we're going to do 26 of the next exercise. Okay? So we're going to take it up into flexion, bring it back down, take it out to the side, up, lower, to the back, nice and slow, lift. Good, that's 3. Lift for 4, take it down. Take it out to the side, lift for 5. Take it into extension, lift for 6. Bring it back again, lift, 7. Out to the side, lift 8. Backwards, lift 9. And again, lift 10. Out to the side, lift 11. Out to the side, lift 12. Good work to the front. 13. Out to the side. 14. Take it back. 15. Bring it in again. 16. Out to the side. 17. To the back. 18. Good. Lift again. 19. 20. To the back. 21. To the front again. 22, I nearly lost what I was doing. 23, to the back. 24, to the front. 25, 26, one to the back for good luck, didn't quite work. 27, well done. Let's go the other side. So working our hips in every direction, apart from across the body trees. So lift it up, down for 1, out to the side, lift for 2 into abduction, to the back, extension, 3, and again, 4, 5, to the back, 6, really working on that balance, 7, to the side, 8, to the back, 9, and again, lift, 10, out, 11, to the back, 12, bring it back to the front, 13, ooh, nearly went, 14, 15, left leg not strong, 16, out to the side, 17, to the back, 18, back in, 19, out, 20, to the back, 21, back to the front, 22, 23, to the back, 24, 25, 26, 27, well done, good work. So I'm just going to every now and then just do a few little 26s in sort of homage to the London Marathon and just all the challenges that lots of wonderful people were doing yesterday. I was just a little bit easy, but anyway. Okay, let's take it into lunges. So before you start having a dicky fit, we are not going to do 26 on one leg, we're just going to do half of 26, which is 13, and then 13 on the other. So shoulders down. Remember, if you need something to hold on to get something. So keep the weight slightly forwards, take it down for 13, and for 12, and for 11, and for 10, and for 9, and for 8. I'm trying to see if I can see in my little corner. I think it's 3, 6. I love a little pictures, mostly usually Chloe's. 4, 3, 2, hold it down on this next one, take the weight forward, push the back heel to the floor. Again, feel that stretch. Yeah, my calf and hammers are a little bit tight at the minute we're running. I went with Finn this morning, he doesn't even run, and he was like, yeah, much faster than me. And just gently switch sides, and again, come back, slide the scapula down, weight slightly forward, take it down, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, good work, 7, 6, let's do 5 more, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, well done, back, pushing that heel down. So don't under sort of value how difficult, lunges are. If you find them quite easy now, that's brilliant, it just means that you're getting much stronger. When you first see someone come into a lunge, they can be a little bit all over the place, so well done. And gently back. Okay, let's take it into our tree pose. So if you want to do something other than tree pose, if you're a little bit bored of it, you can try and wrap your foot around the calf and sink. So I'll show you that one. So if you want to try that one, you can. Or into our normal tree pose. So whichever one feels a little bit, if you find tree really easy and you feel like you can stay here forever, then try the other one. Yeah? I think most of you might be trying tree still, so we'll keep doing that one. But again, if those of you who want to try the other, go ahead. If you're in tree, take your arms up and down, do it for 8. If you're in the wrapped one, just see if you can hold that pose. It's really, really quite tough. Yeah, keep holding it. And I think we're on about 4, 3, 2, and really hard on this one. I can hardly even wrap. Hold, just hold. So you're in a chair pose, or if you're in tree pose, take it for 8, for 7. I'll have to go back to my yoga books. I forgot quite a few of the stances. And again, for 4, for 3. It's so easy, isn't it, just to stick to things that you know that you excel at. But actually, it's nice to give yourself a challenge too. Brilliant, well done. Okay then, let's just give our legs a little bit of an in and out because we are going to get down onto the floor. So I'm just mindful I missed about at least 5 minutes of this lesson, if not more. So let's come down onto the floor. So this is where I want you just to look at the 2 different exercises. So we're just going to all do 4 cat to cow. So even if you've got lymphedema, because being on 4-point kneeling is really good for osteoporosis, so a little bit of cat, I'd be fine with lymphedema. You just don't want to be pushing through the wrists. So we're just going to all do just 3 cat to cows. And then we're either going to do, so just keep looking at the screen for a sec while I just show you. After our 3 cat to cows, we can take it into, I'll just take this, I'll leave it on this one. Either 4-point kneeling position, drawing the tummy in. So this is for my niece, particularly, who's pregnant. So a really good one for just really holding the baby in or holding your tummy in, making sure you're not dropping through the breastbone, lifting up, so we're nice and strong. Pointing the foot, we're going to do 2 lots of 8 lifts, 2 lots of 8 like this, and 2 lots of 8 like that. Yeah, you know that move, guys. What we're looking for is that that's not dropping and we're not all over the place. So start doing that now. I'm just going to, if you don't like 4-point kneeling for whatever reason, or you've got lymphedema, which is, can happen with lots of things, medication, but particularly after radiotherapy and lymph node removal. So, because I want to send this to my ladies at the Haven, I just want to make it a little bit inclusive. So, if that's the case, I want you to come down onto your tummies, push the pubic bone down. So even anybody can do this one if they prefer. We're going to draw the tummy in, really draw the tummy in, and then just lift and lower. Lift, opposite arm and leg. Keep everything connected, keep the tummy tight, keep the bum working as well. Head hanging down, and we're just doing opposite arm and leg. So for pregnancy, this is okay, certainly first trimester. Second trimester, if it feels comfortable on the tummy. If not, I would do the 4-point kneeling one. Obviously, third trimester will just be mega uncomfortable. Yeah. If you're doing this one, keep down. Change it slightly. Bring the arms to capital W. Keep drawing the tummy in. Lift and lower. Lift. Don't lift too high. And lower. So arms to capital W, you lift and lower. Lift and lower. I'm going to come over to the screen and see where you are in 4-point kneeling, guys, because you need to be switching soon, I would imagine. Okay. Liz, put your thumb up if you've done all one side. Okay, switch to the other side, guys. Oh, have you done the other side as well? No, good. So switch to the other side, lovely. Good. Okay. So if you're in 4-point kneeling, remember to keep the tummy drawn in. Lift through the scapula. Keep the leg nice and long. Pointed foot will work the calf and the hamstring and the bum better than a flexed one. Once you've done your 2 lots of 8, if you're doing it on the floor, so Serena, you better be or I will tell you off. Then just, if you're on the floor, just try another one. Yeah, where you take your hands into the palms into the sides of the trousers. Draw the tummy in, tuck the tailbone, and take the palms up to the ceiling and just lift up, pushing your arms up a little bit further to stretch the front of the chest, and lower back down. And again, push the pubic bone down, draw the tummy in, slide the scapula down and lift. And keep doing that one. We're finished? Oh, nice, Chloe. Lovely. Kate's, I can see Kate's little heel going. Very nice. Brilliant. Okay, guys, good work. Let's take it into a shell stretch. So take the big toes together. Yep. And just gently roll down into shell. And just keep into that position. Yeah, it was a little bit difficult over virtual if you're trying to do two different exercises, but I just think it's really important that we keep safe as well. So it's nice to sometimes give a couple of options. And take both hands round to the right, taking the top hand over the bottom hand, taking a big breath in, and out. Guys, just drop me a note after class if the sound is okay or I'm too low. I feel like I'm really shouting, but I know a few people say I sound quite low on the thing. And again, breath in, other side. Two more breaths. Last one. And back to centre. Okay then, so let's come into our favourite part of the class, abdominal work. Okay, this is all inclusive, it's good for anybody really. We're not going to roll too much, we're only going to go into half a roll back, so even for people who find it a bit uncomfortable rolling up and down, it's usually okay. So, draw the navel in. Slide the scapula down and bring it into your half roll back position. Okay, we're going to really draw that core in so you can't push in the navel towards the spine. And we're going to just, with lots of control, keeping the hips facing forward, we are going to lift our right leg nice and straight and lower it. Lift our left leg and lower it. And right, so a little bit of endurance. And left. And right. And left. Let's do 4 more. 4. Keep drawing the tummy in. 3, 2, 1. Straighten the legs. Take it into a stretch. Don't worry if you can't touch the toes. Just look up. And gently back up again. And again. Let's take it down. So from this side, we want to really feel that we are pushing that navel in, making that C-curve position. Come as low as you feel that you can hold it, but not letting the tummy go. Tight through the tummy. And again, for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Straighten the legs, reach forward, just look up. Restack back up. Well done. Let's take it into that nice little one with a bit of momentum. So draw and not momentum, I meant fluidity. And again. Like a ballerina, down we go. And today is such a lovely day. It's supposed to be horrible, but it's been lovely. And again. Nice back stretch coming up. I know these can feel a bit uncomfortable, but it's working all them internal obliques and the side of the waist. Liz, you always think of you when I do these because she's like, can we work our muffin top? And again, I love handles. And 4, 3, 2, hold it down if you can, hold it, take the hand up, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, back up, other side, lift, 8, 7, so just notice how this feels. It feels quite intense around the waist and a bit around the lower back, and then just feel that feeling and then come down and And just come onto your elbows and do some sideways, and that should get rid of the uncomfortableness. Yeah? So we're trying to make the abdominals strong. So sometimes it might feel like the back's hurting, but it is the back muscles. You just need to stretch them out like you do every other. Good. 2. And 1. And we'll just go into a little supine spine stretch. So take one leg long, opposite leg. Just opposite hand to the outside of the lower thigh. And just bring it over. And last one. Good, gently back, lay that leg out, and take it the other way, and again, breath in. 3 more. 2 more breaths. Last one. Good, well done, and just cross those ankles and bring the knees into chest. So again, even if you've been running a bit more, you really need to make sure that you are stretching the back out, stretching the hips. A lot of force goes through the body when we are running. So just take it into butterfly stretch, either laying on the floor, or you can just butterfly stretch like this, whichever one feels better, or seated as well. Yeah, so this is good as well to get into that piriformis. So just keep into butterfly stretch for a sec. And then we're going to turn it over onto our side. And we are going to do some nice movement into our side leg lying. So nobody, well yeah, Chloe sent me a message and said there were killers, but nobody else mentioned the new side ones last week. So we will try them again and see how we go. Okie doke. If you really hate side leg, it probably means you need to do it. So I'm going to be quite tough on you tonight. Okay, so let's go into our original one. So let's keep our waist lifted. So I think you can see the black next to the blue, guys. A bit hard because I'm only like a pin when I look at myself. So lift the bottom waist up. Doesn't help that my eyesight's not great. Lay yourself down, that bottom arm, so top of like the bicep area. Really lengthen the feet. Lift the bottom waist, sorry. Lengthen the top leg, I meant to say. So it's slightly longer, can you see? It's slightly longer than the bottom foot. Keep the hand there if you feel unstable, or take it to there. We're just going to do the normal one first. We're just going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift. Play around with the foot. So some people, not many, but some people do feel a little bit of uncomfortableness down the calf when they do this. I only ever feel it here in my glute medius. But if you do, just flex the foot, don't point it, just to relax the calf a bit. If you want to work through the bump more and it doesn't bother you in the calf, then keep that foot pointed and hold it. And then take it high. Okay, this time just come up onto the elbow if that feels comfortable. See how that feels, Serena, on your elbow, darling? We're not on the wrist, so lymphedema shouldn't be a problem. And then we're going to just gently bring it down and lift the bottom foot. And we're going to lower the bottom foot, lift. We're going to lower the top leg, lift the bottom foot, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. And again. So trying to work the inner thigh muscles as well as the outer. Yeah? It's the inner thigh that's a little bit jingly. And good. We store estrogen more, don't we, guys? Yeah? Because we need to, feed our babies, keep our families warm. And lift. Do 4 more. 4, 3, hold it there, lift it up, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have we finished? Of course not. Just give it a little bit of a rub. We'll just do a little bit more, nothing major. Lay yourself back down. Lengthen the top leg again. We'll make a little rectangle with our foot. So, don't you look down at your foot, I'm just going to say, so you take it along, about, I don't know, 30 centimetres, lift it up and back. So think of a ruler, 30 centimetres, up about 4 or 5 centimetres, back and down. And again, forward, up, down. Keep that bum strong, and again. So obviously this is working more the side glute muscles, which will help the back and keep away from overworking just the glute max. And again, oh, can we change direction? Take it up, forward, back. Oh, I think these are worse than circles. 2, 3. I can see Kate's face, can't really, but I can in my mind's eye. And again, 4. Jude, my middle son, when he hears me laughing on videos, he's like, oh, Mummy sounds so weird. And last one. And, oh, absolutely wonderful. Give it a nice little rub. Yes, so choose your glute stretch. You know what you prefer. If the knees are a little bit dodgy, that's a technical term, then maybe pigeon is not for you. So if you don't want to do pigeon, just do normal glute stretch where you the leg you've been working, the foot goes on the opposite knee. We do this often. Really important stretch. You can just hold it there. If the stretch in this position is about 3 to 4 on a discomfort scale, leave it there. Yeah. Or bring it up if you want, if you can't feel it on the floor. But again, you shouldn't let your eyes water. And just hold it. Pigeon, obviously, for those of you, I think you're all familiar with pigeon anyway, but I will show it again on the video in case you want to watch it later. Whichever leg you've been working, that's the knee that comes through. You tuck the foot under and try and take the leg out to a right angle. So in theory, you're doing exactly the same, just laid on the floor. As if I were to switch round now, that's kind of where the knee would be. Yeah? So whichever one feels comfortable for you. If you're in pigeon, I'd lay yourself down. So like I say, if you do a lot of glute work, anything, or you just generally unlucky and get quite a bit of pain in the bottom, in the piriformis, and sometimes it can be a little bit of wear and tear on the SI joint as well, then these are all good ones to do. And just gently rest. We'll do hip flexor in another one. Okay, well done. Let's switch sides. So let's take it back into our... I'm a bit sweaty, guys. I didn't get changed. Confession after my run. So I feel a bit dishevelled. Okay, so again, in this one, let's lay down. Can everyone see how if you want to try and get your hand underneath the bottom waist, so even if you can't physically, then just imagine that bottom waist is lifted. Lengthen the top leg, and we're just going to lift and lower, and lift and lower, and lift. I'm quite glad the weather's changing actually. It's been too easy to just have a glass of wine on a night. It's all starch yesterday. And again. And again. Keep that waist lifted. You want to work as much through the core as you do through the legs. 2 and 1. Now take that hand back down. I like to come up on this one. Don't worry too much about the bottom waist because you've got a lot of stuff going on it. Take it down, lift it up. Back, lift. So it's coming higher. Lift. Again, just use your own range of motion. So some people get super high. Super high. Lift. Yeah. And lift. So you can either lay down or, like I say, come up. So whichever one feels comfortable, you stop, you lift. Lift. Stop. Working the waist. trousers on. That's what I did yesterday. I was like, these feel a bit snug. And then try them on next week after you've done loads of waist wiggler ones. 3, and cut the glass of wine. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Lengthen. Lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. So because you've got this top leg as well, you probably feel it through that waist. And 1. Well done. Just rest a minute. Just take a nice little one of these. Hopefully at home you've got something. If you do have quite a bony hip bone, or you don't like being on your bursa sack, then you might like to get something soft underneath. And then again, lengthen again. Really lengthen, lay down. Then little rectangles, then pesky little things. Take it forward, lift, back and down. So I really want to keep yourself really pelvically still, guys. There shouldn't be any rocking action. If there is, take your hand down to the mat. It's quite hard, it takes a little bit of practice not to move the pelvis when you're doing these. Good. So I've just got my hand like this so you can see that I'm not rocking. And switch again. Keep drawing the core in. Can you feel that little waist lifted? Lift forward. So if you've got a super tiny little waist and quite curvaceous bottom, then the gap is usually quite easy to find. If you're a little bit more up and down, a little bit boyish shaped, then it's a bit harder. And again, 4, 3, hang in there, 2, and 1. Well done. Give it a really nice little, rub. A bit weird rubbing your bum in it, but. And then again, either into pigeon. Some people adore pigeon. I like pigeon stretch, but for some it's a bit uncomfortable on the knee. So I'll just show you the other one. So if you're doing pigeon, guys, the leg that you've been lifting, you bring that knee forward. Yeah, tuck the foot underneath. And take the knee out to the side into a right angle. So just hold that, or bring it up. Oh, that feels quite intense today. Just take a few nice breaths in and out. Let's go another 3 breaths. And 2. And 1. Good, well done, excellent. Okay, so, oops, just lost my mic. Just going back in again. Okay, now, again, 2 lots of different exercises. So again, because I'm sending this to Megan, I don't want, certainly when you get past sort of 2nd, definitely into 3rd trimester, you don't want to be lying down on the floor. Yeah, so if, for my niece, so Megs, if you're watching, when I send you this, I want you to do this one, where you come up, and you just either go into that or into that. Yeah? So if you've got the strength, that. For everyone else, come down on the floor. The things I do for family. Spread the shoulder blades nice and long. Yeah? It's nice and long. Sorry, collarbones nice and long. Shoulder blades down on the floor. And we're going to go into single leg stretch. We're going to give ourselves a little chin nod. So the neck's nice and long. You've got a gap of a satsuma between chin and chest. Keep the core engaged. Bring the right leg up to tabletop and the left leg. I want you to really focus on keeping that very solid. So rib cage in and down. Nice little chin nod. Yep, take it out. I know we've got a few neck issues in this class. So I'm going to keep the head and shoulders down. Sometimes people like to have a little soft cushion. That's fine. Ideally, we want to try and correct our own neck if we can. Just single leg stretch. So sometimes doing something that looks relatively easy, we make sure we do it correctly. So there should be no movement whatsoever in the side, in the bottom back area. The ribs are down, in and down. If anyone wanted to do, like I said, this one, sometimes it's just nice to try things as well. So some people may prefer that movement. It's quite hard. Yeah, just down, another 5 each side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. And bring it back. So let me know how you find doing abdominal work on the floor. Yeah, as opposed to kind of lifting, doing this kind of thing. Sometimes I find taking it back to that level is a lot easier than doing all this kind of thing. Because it's hard to do this in neutral. You tend to go into imprint, which doesn't work the core as well. So just bring the knees into the chest. Don't know why I sounded Australian there. Just bring it in. Pulling knees into chest. Little circling. Okay guys, fabulous. Right, let's take it into, you've got 2 choices. You can either do bridge or rolling up and down. I just want to do some movement through the spine. Okay, so let's draw our shoulder blades back and down. So roll up, I'll talk you through roll up if you want to do it, and then I'll talk you through bridge and you can choose. So if we're in roll up, it's always harder to roll up from lying down than it is from seated. Take your arms overhead. Take a breath in. Chin towards the chest. Arms come up. Your ribs start going towards your hips. So we've got that nice connection through the core. And gently up. There's always that fear you're not going to get up with roll up. And then it's seated. Draw the tummy in. And again, we come back. Nice and slow. We take our arms overhead. Breath in. Chin to chest. Arms come forward. Ribs down. And forward. This is Kathy's favourite. This is for Kathy. And again. Keep going. You know who you are out there. If you want to go super hard and roll, push the ribcage down, lower back to the mat. You can come up. My spine's a bit funny on one mat, so just be careful you've got some connection. If you don't like roll up, I don't know, I suppose I should come round and have a look. Or you can intermingle between the two. If you don't want to do the core, but you want to mobilise the back, then bridge position is obviously feet into parallel. We take a breath in. We exhale as we gently roll the lower back into the mat. And we gently start coming up into our bridge position. Sending our knees nice and long. And taking a breath in at the top. And slowly restacking the spine back down. So just choose whatever you feel your body needs the most of. I feel my body needs bridge tonight. I've done quite a lot of intensity stuff yesterday, a bit of running today, and I just feel that it needs to be mobilised more than it just strengthened. So again, with bridge, we want to articulate each vertebra bone by bone. We come through imprint, back to neutral. Yeah. If you are lifting one leg, guys, so I'll just take for those that are doing roll up, if you're lifting one leg, then your tummy's probably hurting quite a bit now, so I would go back to your normal roll up. So wherever you are, let's do our last for bridge, your last 2 for roll up. Let's do 4. We'll take it all the way forward to really stretch the hamstrings, restack back up, gently down, and back. So hopefully only showing you 2 exercises. Verbalising the cues, guys, hasn't confused you. Hopefully it's just giving you that chance to just choose your own practice and back up. I suppose I should have given an option of just lying down and gently back. So wherever you are, just bring yourself back onto the floor. It's just written something. Oh, my battery's going. That's a schoolgirl error, isn't it?